Share a laptop when I use join now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I go like make una like share on a screen. Huh?
I think I join with my laptop first. I don't join with laptop.
Uh-uh. Now may we just proceed. Only no, we go use only own later.
Oh, my own they on, but like I no join with them.
We no fit dey wait for you now.
Yeah.
Because now 40 minutes you get.
They go.
This is my trading view safe. Oh. Shey una dey see my screen now. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes. I didn't see him.
Alright. So today we'll be doing top-down analysis. Top-down analysis. Like I said earlier, top-down analysis is the process of analyzing the market, starting from the higher time frame to the lower time frame. It helps you to see the broader view of the market. You feel me? So that's the meaning of top-down analysis, and we are going to practice top-down analysis now. We are going to use 3 currency pairs and practice top-down analysis. So let's see. Let's start with this Euro USD. I check whether I don't use this pair before. Okay. So let me even remove this thing. Yeah, sharp. So can you see my chart?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So the first thing you have to do whenever you open your chart is to, because you are a day trader, even though you are a scalper or a swing trader or a position trader, you must do your top-down analysis to see the broader view of the market. So as I open this chart, the first thing I'm going to do is to go to my daily time frame. Let me even clear my chart. It's clear. Good. Let me use Euro USD. All right. So when you open any of your currency pairs, the first thing you should do is you do your top-down analysis. And top-down analysis is starting from the higher time frame to the lower time frame. So since you are a day trader, you should start with daily time frame. And if you are a position trader, you can go as far back to starting with weekly time frame. So, but here we are going to start with daily time frame because I'm a day trader. So if you put your chart to your daily time frame, you see, and if you take a very closer look at the chart, you see that you can easily identify the trend, which is an uptrend. You draw you look for your trend line and draw your trend line. Like anytime you open your chart, you just have to you should be looking for your support and resistance, your trend line, whether uptrend or downtrend. You feel me? So the first step you should do is your top-down analysis. Start from your daily time frame or your weekly time frame. After putting your time frame to your daily time frame or your weekly time frame or even monthly time frame, you start looking for your the trend of the market. So as you can see, this particular chart now I just opened now is an uptrend. Why? Because the market started from here. The market started from here all the way to here. So it's an uptrend because the market is going up. Are you guys understanding me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so this is an uptrend because the market started from the down and now it's going up. And not only that, he also formed a series of, where is this too? A series of higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So let me let me let me label it. It formed a series of higher high, higher low. Where is this one? Okay. Higher high. Wetin I dey draw? This one is higher high. This one is higher low. Higher low. Higher low. Higher low. So it's an uptrend because it formed a series of higher high, higher low. And so first of all, we've identified the trend of the market, which is an uptrend. I'm going to come back to this higher high, higher low of 18 later. I'm going to teach you guys, teach it to you guys very well. So for now, it's an uptrend because it formed a series of higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and it's also an uptrend. An uptrend is a market that forms a series of higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. That's what an uptrend is, and is a market that is going up. An uptrend is a market that is going up, that is buying. That's an uptrend. So, and that's it. So, but then again, after forming this series of higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, if you check out here very well, you see that it's kind of consolidating. It's consolidating in the same range. So what are you going to do in this zone? You should be looking out for your support and resistance at this particular zone now. So because it will help you to be able to predict what the market might do later. So now, because we are on a daily time frame, that's why we are even like seeing this clearer picture. Because we are doing our top-down analysis, that's why we can be able to see this clearer picture very well. So now, we have to, in the daily time frame, we have to see if we can identify our support and resistance. So let me check. Let me see. So I can also call here a support, because price has not broken here. The first time price came here, it retested and started like buying. So after doing all those consolidating and all those things, it still came back here and it started buying too. So it's a valid support. Let me label it for you guys. So it's a valid support. Let me delete this circle. Yeah. So in our top-down analysis, in our daily time frame, we've been able to identify the trend of the overall trend of the market, which is an uptrend, and we have also been able to identify the general support of this particular trend of the market. So there is a support here, but we couldn't find the resistance, because if you want to draw your resistance now, it's not going to rhyme, because I think price broke out of this resistance zone, resistance level here. So this is not a valid resistance. So because of it, we are not drawing any resistance yet. So let me delete the line. So in this market now, we only identified the support but no resistance. So what next for us? We have to go down to the next time frame, which is the 4 hours time frame. Don't forget, we are doing our top down analysis in this market. So if you go to your to the 4 hour time frame, you see something like this, you know. And don't forget, in your daily time frame, we recognize this support in the daily time frame. Wait, let me set my this thing very well. So we identify that this line I drew here is the support. Sure, now remember, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and we identified it because of our top-down analysis, because we analyzed we started from the daily time frame. So this line I drew here is a general support. So now, because you're a day trader, you have to, you still have to look at the smaller pictures, to see what the market is going to do, to know when to place your entry and when to place your exit. So now we've uh, we've gone to the smaller time frame, which is the 4 hour. Then you start looking for your trend line too. If you go to the smaller time, once you are doing your top down analysis, any time frame you go to, always make sure you look for you look for your trend, the trend, then your support and resistance. So in this 4 hour time frame now, we are going to look out for our trend line too, and the support and the resistance too. So let's see. So in the 4 hour time frame, okay, let me see the trend. This trend, let me see if it's valid. It's a downtrend, but it's not valid. So it's valid because it has three confirmations. This is the first touch, the second touch, and the third touch. But let's just leave this one for now, because you have to focus on the current movement of the market, which is around here. So let me see if the did you ask any question?
Mama.
Okay. So let me check what's going on here. Okay. So let me even delete this last trend I drew here. So now, in our 4 hour time frame, I was able to identify an uptrend here. This is an uptrend because there is a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Higher high. So, but what letter? Who sent a request? Okay, let me just accept it.
Nami.
Okay. So there's an uptrend here because there are it formed a series of higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So, but what happened after after the uptrend? It came down here and broke the trend line we drew. It broke the trend line I drew here. This trend line now. Can you guys still hear me? Hello? Hello, can you still hear me?
I dey hear you.
Okay, sure. So
You
now,
hear?
yeah, I can hear you.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so now is after he broke out from the this trend line I drew here. It's now retested that zone. Don't forget that zone. There is a small in this zone now. There is a small. This place is retested. There is a small support resistance there. There is a small resistance there because the market came back to that particular zone, that particular resistance, and it started selling again. So now in our 4-hour time frame, we've been able to identify the three things we've identified are trend line. The second thing we identify is the breakout because he broke out from the trend line we drew. If you check it very well, you see that after drawing your trend line from here, like when he started coming down here, he broke out from the trend line I drew. So we identify a breakout first. We identify a trend line first, then we identify a breakout, then breakout and retest, breakout and retest. So these are the three things we identified from this 4-hour time frame: a trend line, a breakout, and a retest. Because after breaking out from this trend line, it still retested the resistance and also the trend line here. So some people, some traders, that we are active and they recognize this particular pattern that formed here. I'm very sure they are going to make money too because they are going to sell here. They are going to sell from that breakout, from that retest. And once you sell here, and if you sold from here because of this breakout and retest, you are going to make money. Because what? The market sold. It sold very well. So these are the benefit of your top-down analysis because it will help you to analyze the market from a broader view to the smaller view, and you can easily identify patterns and trends because of the top-down analysis. So now, assuming you guys are the one that identify this market, what are you going to do? You place your your sell here, then put your stop loss above that above that resistance, then you take profit here,
No.
and market is going to sell and you make your money. Are you guys getting me?
Yeah.
So this is the concept of this particular uh, pattern that formed here and everything. So now let's go to, let me even delete this analysis now and let's go to 1-hour time frame and see if you can identify any pattern. You can still go to 3 hours. It depends on how you analyze your own market. What's wrong? Okay. So this is the 1 hour. So in the 1 hour time frame, there is no pattern here. So which means if you guys are the one analyzing this market, you could have seen your entry in the 4-hour time frame and taking this trade and make your money. So that's it. let's go to another currency pair. Okay. I think one of you guys have to share your screen now so that this particular top-down analysis I did here now, you have to replicate it from your own system. Let me see. And also tell us, like, just if you open your chart, can you guys hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I hear you.
So only share your screen. Share your screen. Let's see. If
I hear you.
yes, share your screen. Share your screen. Only.
I'm not connected to my system. My Wi-Fi is strong, and if I connect to my phone, it will shake. So I use my phone.
What about you, Ambi?
Yeah, may I see Patricia now?
You said?
I mean,
Or what you talk?
no, I'm
Official.
Oh yeah, now share your screen, and this particular thing, all these things that we did here now. You have to you have to start from the higher time frame, then go down to your to 4 hour time frame too. And everything I taught you guys here, just explain it to me to your own understanding too. You feel me? Or should
Yes.
you use it as an assignment?
We'll do a million since we don't start now.
All right.
I don't the show. I been on the show.
I dey see.
You dey see wetin?
In screen.
Okay, let's see. Let me remove my own.
Which currency like this?
So you have to go to Euro USD. Why am I not seeing it? Okay. I have to stop my own first. So that's it. That's it for top-down analysis. It's not that hard, But let's see what you have to offer too. So let me stop mine. Stop share.
Is that the Euro USD, ba?
Yeah. I know they see your screen, my bro. Okay. Okay, I'm seeing it now.
Like now, this one we just do now.
Yes, now you have to all those things we did. You have to do it on your own particular system, on your own trading view. Let's see.
Okay. On this daily time frame now, you said the first to recognize is the pattern.
Yeah, but I have a question for you. Why did you start from the daily time frame? Why you start from daily time frame?
I'm today. Ambi. Blessing network on the lago.
Alright, so you better say the network don't hang. Make I even check if it's still there. It's still there here now. Why I don't come the here now?
You know, say if you connect with the laptop, the thing they show for. You say no
The guy don't come out though.
The network. Maybe they show for I don't know what network they do this night.
Alright, sir.
So I connect them, agree.
Alright, sir.
If I connect to my system, it start the hang. So now I come to disconnect and they use my phone.
Alright, sir. So let me I think we still have to do this.
You just do them as assignment.
Yes, and we still have to do it because from you guys' assignments, I will know whether you guys are learning or not. Then still touch on it back to back so that you guys will master it. So, but
You may see this one we've been doing now.
yeah,
That one will be we'll submit now.
yeah, I saw it. So that's what I even want to correct you guys on because there are lots of mistakes there. You feel me? But I think since this guy is not here now and our class is going to end in less than maybe 10 minutes. So I think we should call it a day, because yeah. Okay, the guy don't come back. He don't come back. He don't come back. He don't come back. He don't come back. Alpha Ambi. Alpha bro.
Listen, I don't pass network. I know they will see
I dey see him here, but I don't know why I know they hear him voice.
I don't know what's happened. The class been closed.
The class been closed?
I swear.
You know,
they show my screen.
Yeah, you don't close on your network. You be like saying your network.
my network.
I swear.
When I see him now.
I don't see him again. Make I check.
I know they see him.
I don't see him. Just click. Check your this thing. You go see share screen. Just click on.
Okay. I don't share on my see him.
They load.
Yeah, it's still loading. Yeah, I don't see him.
I don't see him.
Okay.
So before you proceed, I asked you a question before. I asked you why did you start from daily time frame?
So that you can understand the trend.
No, so that you can see the broader view of the market. Like, it's still the same thing, Shabo. Your answer has to be professional, so you can see the broader view of the market, and is a part of your top-down analysis too as a day trader. You feel me? So let's see what you have to offer.
Okay, on the daily time frame, we could spot that there was an uptrend.
Yeah.
But there's not really much you can work with here on how to maybe take a trade or the trade that will work with currently. Because you cannot really place your support or resistance anywhere here. There's no much of a support and there's no much of a resistance.
So what makes that thing you drew here an uptrend? Why is it an uptrend? Why do you think it's an uptrend?
Because of the higher highs and the lower lows.
Because of the higher highs and higher low. Yeah, nice one. All right. So, did you identify any support here?
No.
But there is a support.
No support.
There is a support. There is a support there. Just try and see if you can see it.
I said it's not going to be this one down here.
Yes. So draw it all the way to that place now.
Like this?
Yes. Draw it all the way to here now.
To the end?
Yes.
Okay. So we count this one as support like this.
No, you never reach now. You never reach where I say you should draw it all the way to here.
Okay.
Yeah, but you have to drag and come down small. Drag and come down small, so that you go the edge of the candle. Yeah, go up small. Yeah, sharp. Oh yeah. So what's next for you now?
And the resistance.
Can you identify any resistance here?
Look. Now that one with the up.
No, there is no resistance there. So you have to. There's no valid resistance there. So you have to go to your 4-hour time frame.
Okay.
So what are you looking for in this your 4 hour time frame?
A valid resistance that you can work with.
Yes, you have to start looking for your resistance and also the trend too. The internal trend. We call it internal trend. You have to look for your internal trend of the market.
Trend. Then to be an uptrend from here.
Yeah.
Draw it very well now so that you go dey touch the edge of the candles. Like, yeah, sharp. So what did you first of all, you've identified the trend of the market, right? So I want to ask you here, can you also identify something? What pattern do you think this thing is? What kind of chart pattern do you think it is? What kind of chart pattern does it look like?
Head and shoulders.
Nice one. So if you look at that thing very well, you see that it looks like head and shoulder. And head and shoulder is also is a reversal candlestick pattern. So there are every possibility say this chart go do something like this. Let's say, so there is a resistance here, sorry, a support here. So there is every possibility that, say, this market now go break here, then retest and continue selling. So people wey wise and people that also identify this particular pattern, they are going to be waiting for their entry here, around this zone, so that they can sell. So if you place your selling entry here, then maybe your stop loss will be above your entry. Then your take profit is obviously going to be around this zone or this zone. So a lot of people that identify this pattern now are going to be looking for their sell here. That's people that trades with pattern. So there are every confirmations. There are so many confirmations in this chart now. Huh? You have question?
No.
Okay. Okay. So first of all, we identified a breakout and retest in this chart, which means anytime you see a breakout and retest, just know that the trend is about to change. The direction of the market is about to change. You feel me? So now we identified a breakout and a retest. So there is every possibility, say, this market is going to sell. And don't get me wrong, nobody controls the market. You are not the owner of the market. Anything can happen. You just have to stick to one pattern. If you trade chart patterns only, if you identify something like this, then you should be looking for your sales. So that's it for top down analysis. And don't forget, you can also go all the way to your go to your 1 hour, go to your 30 minutes. Let's see if let me delete all these things. Yeah, go to 30 minutes. Let's see.
This is for the 30 minutes.
Okay. So can you identify, did you identify any support there?
Yes.
I'll draw your support now. Let's see. No, draw it like this. Draw it to be touching. Draw it so it can be touching. Yeah, sharp. Let me delete my own. So I think this is a valid support. If you carry and come up small, let's see.
Okay.
Let's see if you go touch this particular one. Yeah, sharp. So, in my own opinion, this is a valid support. I feel like market has broken. It has broken that support small. It broke it here. So, and and it has also retested. So I feel like since this market has mitigated this zone, there is every possibility say it can do something like this then and start selling too. So in this particular currency pair, I should be looking out. If I'm to trade it, I should be looking out for a sales on it. So our class done almost finished. We have less than 2 minutes for this class to end. So do you guys have any question on today's class? Because I'm still going to send an assignment for you guys. You guys are going to draw everything I draw on the chat, but it's not this one. I'm going to draw a new support, resistance, trend line, and send it to the chat, to the group, so that you guys can replicate what I did and also post your own to the group too. Do you have any questions for now?
Yeah.
No questions for now.
So you guys understood the class now.
Yes.
All right, now we are going to call it a day, my bros. So
Yeah.
if you can end the class now from your side. Okay.
Hmm?
Okay. That's it.